2021 BMW R18 Classic. Along with the standard R18, the R18 Classic is one of the most anticipated models in the 2021 BMW lineup. Like the R18 Classic is a European-made, heritage lot and heavyweight cruiser from BMW Motorrad. While it shares the same DNA as the R18, the Classic has a few interesting extras. They both still feature the same 1802cc horizontally opposed flat-twin engine. This enormous boxer produces an impressive 91 horsepower, 116 pounds-foot of torque, and can pull the R18 Classic to speeds in excess of 111 mph. The most obvious differences between the two R18 models include the addition of touring-friendly saddlebags, a windshield, and a practical passenger seat. That's right. The R18 Classic is something of a bagger. It also has touring sensibilities, making a better option for long-distance journeys than the bagless base model R18. The most powerful BMW boxer engine of all time with full torque. The centerpiece of the new BMW R18 Classic and R18 is a completely newly developed two-cylinder boxer engine, the Big Boxer. Both its impressive appearance and its technology reflect a continuation of the traditional air-cooled boxer engines that have offered an inspiring riding experience for more than 7 decades, ever since BMW Motorrad began production in 1923. The most powerful two-cylinder boxer engine ever used in motorcycle series production has a displacement of 1802cc. The peak output is 67 kilowatts, 91 horsepower, at 4750 rpm. From 2000 to 4000 rpm, over 150 Nm of torque is available at all times, and this elemental pulling power is combined with a full, sonorous sound. Double-loop steel tube frame and rear swinging arm with enclosed axle drive and rigid frame look. The centerpiece of the suspension in the new R18 Classic is a double-loop steel tube frame. Its design perpetuates the long-standing BMW Motorrad tradition of this frame type. Outstanding manufacturing quality and a meticulous attention to detail is also evident in barely perceptible features such as the welded joints between the steel tubes and the caster forge parts. Like the legendary BMW R5, the rear swinging arm, sporting a comparable design, surrounds the rear axle transmission in authentic style by means of bolted connections. Telescopic fork with fork sleeves, cantilever suspension strut, wire-spoked wheels and disc brakes. The suspension elements of the new BMW R18 Classic and R18 deliberately dispense with electronic adjustment options. Instead, a telescopic fork and a directly mounted central suspension strut with travel-dependent damping and adjustable spring preload ensure superior wheel control and attractive suspension comfort. As in the legendary BMW R5, the tubes of the telescopic fork are encased in fork sleeves. The fork tube diameter is 49 mm, while the suspension travel is 120 mm at the front and 90 mm at the rear. The new BMW R18 Classic and R18 are decelerated by a twin-disc brake at the front and a single-disc brake at the rear in conjunction with 4-piston fixed calipers. Meanwhile, the wire-spoked wheels ensure a supremely stylish appearance. Harmonious ergonomics for optimum vehicle control. In keeping with the BMW Motorrad philosophy, the new BMW R18 Classic and R18 feature a laid-back positioning of the footrests, so-called mid-mounted footpegs. This classic position behind the cylinders is not only typical of BMW, it also enables a relaxed and active riding position for optimum vehicle control. 3 riding modes along with ASK and MSR for a high degree of riding pleasure and safety as standard. Reverse assist and hill start control as X-Works options. The new R18 Classic and R18 also offer the 3 standard riding modes rain, roll, and rock, unusual in this segment, so as to be able to adapt to individual rider preferences. The standard trim also includes ASK, automatic stability control, disengageable, which ensures a high level of riding safety. In addition, the new R18 Classic and R18 are equipped as standard with engine drag torque control (MSR). Among other options, a reverse assist makes maneuvering convenient, while the hill start control function facilitates uphill starts. The new R18 Classic and R18 Iconic style newly showcased, featuring a rigid frame look, modern technology and authentic materials. The R18 Classic and R18 masterfully transpose the iconic style of bygone times to the present day, retaining a purist design in numerous details that is mainly influenced by classics such as the BMW R5. It is no coincidence that functional and stylistic elements such as the double-loop frame, the paired drop tank, the open-running universal shaft and the double-line paintwork X-Works option are reminiscent of the legendary Boxer dating back to 1936. The classic bodywork features of the R18 Classic and R18 are also made of metal, as befits an authentic classic. The suspension is likewise aptly reminiscent of the legendary R5. Together with the double-sided swinging arm and a cantilever suspension strut, the rigid frame concept of the R5 is perfectly transported into the modern age in visual terms. The highlights of the new BMW R18 Classic: windshield, removable. Saddle bags, removable. Passenger seat, removable. Additional LED headlight. 16-inch front wheel. Electronic cruise control is standard. Common highlights of the new BMW R18 Classic and R18 Iconic style blending modern technology with authentic materials. Biggest ever BMW Boxer engine with a capacity of 1802 cc. Output 67 kilowatts, 91 horsepower at 4750 rpm, maximum torque 158 Nm at 3000 rpm. More than 150 Nm available at all times from 2000 to 4000 rpm. Open-running universal shaft drive based on the classic roll model. Elaborately crafted double-loop steel tube frame. Rear swinging arm with enclosed axle drive and rigid frame design. Telescopic fork with sleeves and cantilever suspension strut featuring travel-dependent damping. Harmonious ergonomics for relaxed riding and optimum control. Disc brakes in front and rear, with wire-spoked wheels. State-of-the-art LED lighting technology, classically interpreted. Adaptive turning light for even better illumination of the road when cornering is an X-Works option. Classically designed circular instrument with integrated display. Keyless ride for convenient function activation by remote control. 2 standard riding modes, ASK and MSR. Reverse assist for convenient maneuvering and hill start control for easy hill starts as X-Works options. The R18 First Edition, exclusive look in paint and chrome. Extensive range of optional extras and original BMW Motorrad accessories as well as a cool ride and style collection.